Cleo Christensen Smith graduated in education from Utah State University. Upon seeing a need, she completed her master's degree at Utah State in counseling, and was the first female counselor in Cache Valley. She worked as a school counselor at North Cache Junior High School, and then as a counselor at Skyview High School. She retired after 37 years in public education. The scholarship, established by her family, will stand and serve as a lasting tribute to the life's work of Mrs. Smith.
I am from Idaho Falls, Idaho, about like 2.5 hours away from here. And currently I'm in my sophomore year at Utah State. And I currently work as a CNA, and I love my job. I love it so much. It's not for everyone, but it's for me. My major is health education and promotion with an emphasis in health sciences. I would like to attend a physician assistant graduate program because I want to be a physician assistant specializing in dermatology. Especially like during this crazy time, living in COVID and having no in-person classes, it's been kind of hectic. And so to be awarded this scholarship, it's helped me see that my hard efforts, especially during this year, have paid off, and that I'm actually progressing and getting somewhere. And it'll definitely help me continue to start working on my bachelor's degree so I can complete that and eventually move on to a graduate program. Thank you so much. I know that everybody is so deserving of a scholarship, especially like this, but just the little logistics of life. I'm getting married this summer, and there's a lot of financial things involved in life in general. And so this was a huge blessing and a big relief to know that, okay, I can figure out what I'm going to do next semester. I got this. I can do it.
The Conway El Man and Rula H. Man Scholarship was established in October of 2008 to serve as a lasting tribute to the integrity and life's work of the Mans. Conway is an alumnus of Utah State University and received a degree in physical therapy from Stanford University. Conway became Cache Valley's first physical therapist after setting up a practice in the 1960s.
My name is Ashley Horton. I have a goal of becoming a physical therapist, and this scholarship will support me by lowering the cost of my education and allowing me to have more time for internship experience.
My name is Millie Nelson, and I'm studying kinesiology, and it is my hope to go on to physical therapy school after this to become a physical therapist, and it's my dream to work with athletes. And this scholarship is just allowing me to focus more on my studies instead of picking up a second part-time job. And I'm so grateful for it, and I'm so excited for my future at Utah State.
The Dale O. Nelson Scholarship was established in the fall of 2008 by Dale's family to honor his lifetime of service to Utah State University and the Department of Health, Physical Education, and Recreation, now KHS. Dale graduated from Utah State University in physical education in 1942 with a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in 1948. Dale's professional career eventually brought Dale back to Hyper, where he taught undergraduate and graduate physical education courses. He also served for many years as the head of the Hyper department. Our first scholarship recipient for this scholarship is Connor Carter. Connor is a kinesiology pre-physical therapy major, and he stated that this money will help my wife and I to focus on our schoolwork and not be so stressed about paying for our undergraduate schooling. Our second scholarship recipient is Olivia Joss. Olivia is also a kinesiology pre-physical therapy major, and she has stated that this scholarship will help me to achieve my goal of graduating debt-free before physical therapy school. Our third recipient of this scholarship is Sione Lasike.
Hello, my name is Sione Lasike. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm currently a junior at Utah State University. I'm majoring in kinesiology with an emphasis in pre-physical therapy. What I plan to do after I graduate is to become a sports medicine trainer, and with the help of this scholarship money, I'm able to pursue my dreams and doing just that. So thank you.
Dick Motta graduated from Utah State University in 1953 with a degree in physical education. Dick taught and coached at Grace Junior High School, coached basketball at Weber State University, and in the MBS for 25 years. This scholarship is for junior or senior students majoring in physical education teaching with a coaching emphasis. Emily Major is the recipient of the Dick Motta Scholarship this year. Health and wellness have been a passion for her since high school. While attending Lyman High, she participated in basketball and volleyball and was impacted by her coaches. She wants to pay it forward by helping students and adults through teaching PE, coaching, and helping people as a health coach. In her own words, "I'm always so amazed by the support that has been given to me. This scholarship will be used to help further her education and prepare for her future career. She's tried to go through college without any debt, and this scholarship will help her graduate and be able to pay the support forward."
Sponsored by Dr. Dennis Nelson and Brenda Nelson, his wife. They have a long association with Utah State University. They both graduated from Utah State, and Dennis worked for the university for 31 years in the Department of Kinesiology, running the Recreation Administration program. Dennis has a long history of keeping us accredited as a program, and he helped prepare countless numbers of students to be recreation professionals. And it is with the greatest honor that I present Sophie this scholarship in the field of recreation administration. She has been incredibly proactive working towards her degree, as well as working towards gaining experience being involved in our field.
It took me a while to figure out exactly what I wanted to do, but I'm happy that I landed with recreation because I have a passion for it, and specifically with outdoor recreation and travel and tourism. I'm not sure exactly what the future holds, but I'm just super excited to get a lot of experience and test areas out to see what I like. And this scholarship is really going to help me keep that momentum going. I have a lot of excitement for the major and for the future, and with this scholarship, it's going to keep the momentum going, and I'm going to be able to keep accomplishing what I can.
H.B. Hunsaker graduated from Utah State in 1930 with a degree in physical education. In 1937, he joined the physical education staff here. He served as the Hyper Department Chair from 1945 until 1970. From 1955 to 1965, he was also the Athletic Director at USU. Upon the death of his wife, Ethel, in March of 1988, he requested that the scholarship include her name, to carry her name also going forward. And High himself passed away in February of 1989. So the scholarship is for kinesiology and health science majors like Adriana, who have attained high scholarship, ethical standards, and are involved in the departmental, campus, and community activity.
So my name is Adriana Mortensen. This is kind of the start of my junior year here at Utah State, and like John said, my major is kinesiology, and I plan to become a physician assistant after I graduate with my bachelor's degree here. And then my kind of dream is to work with college athletics and be involved in that. But I've loved my time here at Utah State so far, and am grateful for this opportunity to help me continue it.
Mary Jane Failer Scholarship was established in April 1981 by Oprah Failer Bradley in honor of her mother, Mary Jane Failer. Oprah Failer Bradley graduated from Utah State University in 1930 with a degree in physical education. This scholarship is for a junior female student majoring in kinesiology and health science who have attained high scholarship, ethical standards, and involved in departmental, campus, and community activities.
My name is Sarah Dixon. I am 21 years old and I'm currently a junior at Utah State University. I'm from Layton, Utah. I've lived in Utah my whole life. My major is health science. So I guess it's health education and promotion, but an emphasis in health science. Obviously, I want to get my bachelor's degree here at USU, and then I would love to attend a postgraduate college, and so I want to go to PA school. I'd love to become a physician's assistant and to work in the medical field, just because, I'm very grateful for the education that I've been able to receive, and I really want to use that to give back and to be a beneficial member of society, to help people better their quality of life and to have more healthy years of life too. I feel like I obviously have goals and dreams and aspirations, and so I think it's really easy to have those, but sometimes it's hard to find the funding to pay for all of that, and so sometimes I feel like it weighs on me. It's a burden almost to think, okay, how am I going to make this work? How am I going to be able to pay for everything? And so I just feel very humbled to be the recipient of a scholarship to help me further my education, because I think sometimes I want to be able to focus on my academics and on school, but sometimes that weight of, okay, how am I going to pay for this and how am I going to work towards a school weighs on me. And so honestly, it's a relief to be able to know, okay, in the coming semesters, I'll be able to focus more on academics and what I can do to better my education instead of being preoccupied with, okay, how am I going to pay for all this? I just feel extremely grateful. I don't think I can adequately put into words how grateful I feel.
The Melvin R. Park Scholarship was donated by Melvin's family estate and is it is intended for students who are majoring in health-related disciplines or have health profession-related goals.
My name's Sean Briner. I live in Price, Utah. I'm actually going to college here at USU Eastern. I've always had kind of the career goal of going into pre-med and on to med school, so that's actually what I'm doing here at Utah State University Eastern. Right now, I'm actually finishing my sophomore year. After I graduate from Utah State with my bachelor's degree, definitely moving on to med school. I really don't know where I want to go to med school. I have some family. My mom lives in Las Vegas, so I've thought about UNLV or here at Salt Lake City. I know there's one in St. George. So just kind of wherever the wind takes me after that, but definitely med school. Right now, I do work part-time as a CNA. I work about 2 to 3 shifts a week, so it is a little hard to kind of, study and everything and keep my grades up and also get involved with service and leadership opportunities and some research when I can get the opportunities to do so. So this scholarship's really going to help me be able to cut back my hours at work so I can focus more fully on my school, so I can perform better, get more involved in my community and things like that. Thank you guys so much for your generosity and helping students like me. I really appreciate it.
As of right now, I'm planning on helping more of my community on the Navajo Nation. I grew up on the Navajo Nation. I've seen a lot of alcohol, just all the alcohol that's happening in the community and what it does to our health. And just this degree will help me be more involved with my community and help set up health education everywhere and bringing more of that among youth. Yeah.
I've been all over the place, but I kind of settled on the idea of hopefully going into medical device sales. I have a minor in business, and so that's what I'm hoping to narrow it down to. And originally the plan was thinking about going into managing hospitals or managing, assisted living homes, something along those lines. This is another route I can take with that degree, and kind of give myself, a little bit more of that business background, I guess, with other skills I've developed along the way.
I'm wanting to go into women's health or sex education, either one. I kind of want to advocate for those. So I'm majoring in the community health and health education and promotion. And after that, I want to get a master's in public health. So that's kind of my plans with schooling.
The Raymond J. Foley Scholarship was established in 2010 to honor the warrior spirit of Sugar Ray Foley, loving husband, father of 7, and true hero to those who knew him best. Recipients of this award are kinesiology and health science majors who demonstrate financial need and perseverance in the face of difficult challenges. This year, we recognize Peyton Davis as the winner of this award. This award will help Peyton reach his goal of becoming a chiropractor and opening a personal practice. Congratulations, Peyton.
This scholarship was established by Michael and Susie Stones to support students in the Parks and Recreation Program and Recreation Administration. Michael and Susie have always had a passion in assisting students with financial support and able to prepare them to become better recreation practitioners. This is a great scholarship for students looking to work in the recreation field, and I have the incredible fortune of having had Janica in several of my classes, and I can attest to her strong work ethic, her commitment to serving others, and her dedication to the field of recreation administration.
I hope to obviously be able to work in the field of recreation. I'm starting a career here soon, actually next week, as a recreation coordinator, and I hope to be able to bring the joy that I felt in recreation to the community where I will be serving in. And I'm going to use the money to be able to finish my education here at Utah State so that I can be most prepared to help people enjoy recreation.
The Thomas and Kathleen Stewart Scholarship was established in July 2009 to serve as a lasting tribute to the integrity and life's work of the Stewarts. Tom was a basketball player, coach, and athletic director at Utah State University. Kathy is a regional vice president for State Farm's Insurance and is currently on the USU Foundation Board. This year's awardee is Taylor Jordan. Taylor's dream is to become a PT specializing in collegiate or professional athletics. This scholarship will aid by helping cover the costs of the PT program. Congratulations, Taylor.
The Utah Recreation and Park Association is an outstanding partner with Utah State University in providing opportunities for students and practitioners in the recreation field across the state of Utah, developmental opportunities to become better practitioners and lead to careers in the field of parks and recreation management. It's my honor to award the URPA Outstanding Student Awards to Miss Ellie Wolfley and Miss Kaylee Stoker. Congratulations, and we look forward to working together in the future.